For today's creature feature, we begin in Connecticut at Stu Leonard's. Behold, before us is what I've heard is one of the most awesome places to shop anywhere. Why is that? Well, we're about to find out. I want to thank my fiance, Chris the girl, who is with us today.
I'm here.
You just were here?
We're back again at Stu Leonard's. I had a feeling we were going to be stopping here on our way back home, and here we are. You're going to love it.
Our policy, rule 1, the customer is always right. Rule 2, if the customer is ever wrong, reread rule 1, said Stu Leonard. Right off the bat, we have an ice cream stand with a giant milk dude named Rich. Hey Rich, what's going on, dude? Oh, push the button.
Hello, folks. Welcome to
Oh my gosh.
Leonard's, the world's largest dairy store. We thank you all for
That's amazing.
Stu Leonard's dairy store, where the smell of Bethany's bakery greets you walking through the door. Hot cookies from the oven, bread and pies, and so much more. At the world's largest dairy
store. Where are we right now? Look at this. We got a whole show up here. I don't want to shop anyplace else. This is amazing. 50 years too. Oh my glory.
That's so cool.
That's amazing. I put a 9. I think this guy was inspired by Disney, like you said.
I think so.
And we enter the candy shop, and of course they got candy and Stu Leonard's t-shirts and a bunch of other stuff. Oh, they got hoodies in here.
Yeah, I didn't see that last time.
All right, what's going on right here? What is this? It's a tumbling unicorn. They exist. He's just tumbling.
I'll press the button for you.
Oh, check this out. I remember this in your video.
We're avocados, we have a song to sing for you. Let's get it moving, let's get it grooving. While you're shopping here at Sue's.
Oh man, it's great. The avocado girls.
Avocados good for you. It's fresh and yummy, will fill your tummy and put you in a happy mood. We're avocados.
And look, you can take one home with you. They're selling them here.
Does it sing the song?
I think, it may sing the song. It sings the song. All right, put that in the basket.
Yeah.
We're getting that.
Yeah.
You can buy corn below the giant corn. Oh, also there was a big apple back there. Check it out. We're close to New York City. Of course, we're in the bakery.
Stew. Stew.
Stew.
Stew.
This place is great. What a way to begin the video. And believe it or not, world's largest dairy store, as mentioned, at Ripley's, believe it or not. That is so cool. There's definitely a very Ripley's feel here. A very Ripley's vibe. I don't know what's going on here. Upside down cow. Why is the cow upside down? I graduated from Ithaca College, and so did Bob Iger, CEO of Disney. So there you go. As we were disguising the Farmingdale store, we asked if we could visit Disney for inspiration. Bob graciously arranged a behind-the-scenes tour for our Stu's team. So there you go, inspired by Disney. And there he is, Mickey Mouse. We flip for our customers is what the sign says. There's a bunch of these throughout the store.
Lay an egg, careful where it drops. Find a cozy bale of hay, afraid eggs are tops. Lay an egg, careful where it drops. Find a cozy bale of hay, afraid eggs are tops. Find a cozy bale of hay, afraid eggs are tops. Find a cozy bale of hay, afraid eggs are tops.
Oh my gosh. Bryan Cranston's been here. Martha Stewart. Dr. Oz. John Bon Jovi. Christy Brinkley. No way. Seinfeld's been here. You heard of Cool Whip? Well, have you heard of Stew Whip? Thank you. I love this place. What you got there?
Disneyland of Dairy Stores. There you go.
There, Disneyland of Dairy. That's a good title.
And now, live from Stu Leonard's, that princess of provolone, Miss Diva Cheese!
Let me tell you about my kind of dairy. Smooth, loaded with milk, baby. Look at here.
Oh, man.
Let me tell you where it's at. You gotta have cheese, baby. Something that the folks all know. You gotta have cheese.
Yeah, she's cheese.
You hear what I'm saying? It's got calcium to help you grow. You got your Swiss, your Munster, and cheddar to snack. Your feta mozzarella and your Monterey Jack.
You gotta have cheese, baby.
I'm telling you that dairy is cool. Catch it, slice it, shake it, that's it. Any way you have it, you know you like it. You gotta have cheese. I'm telling you, dairy is cool.
The Disneyland.
You know what this is giving? Food Rocks.
Food Rocks, Epcot.
Slash Kitchen Cabaret. Whichever. I was a Food Rocks girly. And I'm just now realizing that's what this is. Thank God I'm a country tree. He is a tree. That's awesome. That's so cool.
And they have their hayloft dining room upstairs in the barn. If you want to pick up a lot of stuff to eat here. And look at this, they got a wishing well. Try to chuck it into one of the holes or into the bucket. Look down here. There's a lot of money in there. Speaking of a lot of money, we just spent a lot of money.
Yeah, we got a cool bag.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
It's Stu Leonard's, where shopping is an adventure.
Truly.
And fast forward a couple hours, there's a little backup in, get this, Sleepy Hallow. We have returned to one of my favorite towns in all of America, named after one of the greatest, most favorable for myself, maybe for you, Halloween legends, the legend of Sleepy Hallow. Welcome to North Tarrytown, my friend. The original name, Washington, Irving. We were here a year ago. I did a video called Everything Headless Horseman in Sleepy Hallow. We were passing through here today and we just had to stop in. And if you're looking for the Sleepy Hallow sign, it's just before the main entrance to the Sleepy Hallow Middle School and High School. So cool to have such an awesome mascot. Would love to go to football games here. Their mascot is the Headless Horseman, and he actually rides out before every football game. Here's the Sleepy Hallow Middle School right here. Very nice looking. And here we are at the Sleepy Hallow Headless Horseman sculpture, which is just before the Sleepy Hallow Bridge and Cemetery. I'll look up here in the shadows. This is really neat. Right there he is. It's a great spot to finally do an introduction. We're passing through New York today. There you go, you can see a little better there. And right across the street, look at that gas station, Sleepy Hallow. I remember showing some Headless Horseman t-shirts the last time we were here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome if it's your first time. It was a long intro, but it was necessary. I am Tampa J. This is my fiance, Chris the girl. And we left Salem, Massachusetts this morning, checked out of the Hawthorne Hotel. If you want to check out more of that experience, make sure you check out Chris's video, which will eventually come out.
Eventually, yep.
Our stay at the Haunted Hotel. Check that out. 1 year ago, we were here. We had an amazing day. Our very first time in Sleepy Hallow, I showed everything Headless Horseman. Among that day, we visited Sunnyside in Tarrytown, which is Washington Irving's, the creator of Sleepy Hallow and the Headless Horseman's town. Our home, we visited that. Today it's closed because it's a weekday. We were just passing through and we wanted to revisit a lot of the most famous spots here in Sleepy Hallow. Big fan of the story, lifelong fan of the story. If you know anything about it, it's about a headless horseman, a German Hessian hired by the British, was beheaded by the Americans in the Revolutionary War, and Ichabod Crane the school teacher comes into town, and it's just a great story. One of my favorite versions is the Tim Burton version, the Disney version. Also, stay away from, we recently watched the, oh man, we didn't even know it existed. I got it, I remember I got the VHS tape, Jeff Goldblum.
Yep.
The Jeff Goldblum version. We couldn't get through it. You get a little sleepy. No offense to Jeff Goldblum, I love him. That's one reason why we watched it. But yeah, we're just a huge fan of the story of the movies. And there's something here I want to see today. There is a haunted tavern, haunted by a ghost from the Civil War, another soldier, but unlike the legend of Sleepy Hallow, this is actually a true ghost story. So we're gonna go eat. I think they have a Headless Horseman Burger, a Horseman Burger on the menu. We're gonna go check out this haunted tavern right after we check out the Sleepy Hallow Cemetery. Would you like to add anything here before we get going?
I'm just excited to be back here. This was one of my favorite things that we did last year on our trip, so it's nice to be back. I wish it was a little cooler. It's pretty hot out here, but
yeah, it's 100 degrees out here.
Yeah,
New York.
It is hot.
It's like Florida.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm happy to be back, and yeah, just happy to be back
with you guys. There's much ahead. And still on the same road here, Old Dutch Church of Sleepy Hallow, established 1685. There's the Old Dutch Church up there. Last time we were here, we actually didn't walk up to that church. We'll do that today. This is the South Gate entrance. They close at 4:30. Didn't realize that. So we got about 35 minutes or so. We parked up there in the cemetery. They have parking. But right here, actually across from where we started the video, out there in that island, is the Sleepy Hallow Bridge. Check this out. Actually, the Headless Horseman Bridge, described by Irving in the legend of Sleepy Hallow, formerly spanned this stream in this spot. As you can see, it's a very wide intersection here. Water on that side down there, and then right here there's a plaque in the middle, and this is said to be the spot that inspired Washington Irving to create in the book the Sleepy Hallow Bridge, the bridge that used to span here. Sleepy Hallow Bridge, erected to the memory of Washington Irving, 1783 to 1859. So that plaque is right there, the dedication plaque, and right here before the bridge, get this, William Rockefeller erected this bridge in 1912, land donated by Philip C. Manor Company. And inside the cemetery, the Sleepy Hallow Cemetery, up the creek here, we will go there eventually, there is a replica of the former Headless Horseman Bridge that used to span here. And it's one of my favorite spots.
It's really cool.
We're gonna go check that out. Dutch Reformed Sleepy Hallow Church has been placed on the National Register of Historic Places in 1966 by the United States Department of the Interior. It is a beautiful, beautiful church. Anxious to see it. We got it from afar. Last time we didn't walk up the sidewalk and get the front of it. Let's go check it out. It is said to be haunted as well, of course. And the cemetery or graveyard that sits behind it, this is a mausoleum of Thomas Dean right here on the main sidewalk. He's buried right there in that chamber. That's really neat. Also, you got a lot of plots right here. Here's the Storms plot right beside the front of the church. Now, my ancestors, my surname is Dutch, and a lot of my earliest ancestors are buried next to the Old Dutch Church in Brooklyn, New York. I think it's in the Flatbush area. This is beautiful. I don't know if it's open, but we can try the door. Old Dutch Church of Sleepy Hallow. Look at that. Church of the Manor of Phillipsburg, erected by Frederick Phillipsy. We saw his name on the bridge down there, 1697. So this has been sitting here, wow, over 100 years before the legend. And that sign goes on to say that it was restored in 1837. Take a peek through the skeleton keyhole, at least, right? Oh yeah, you can see right through there. There's a QR code in there. That's hilarious. It's all locked up. But they do have church service. It says on the sign at the bottom of the hill, they do have church service here on Sundays at 10:30 if you're interested to come into a service. And you can enter the graveyard right here to the left of the church. Chris pointed out this old sign. We read the new sign. Here's the old sign. The old Dutch church of Sleepy Hallow, built 1697. Again, by Frederick Philipse, first lord of the manor in the sense except in Revolution. Now, a lot like Stephen King, which would have done it years after, Washington Irving would come into this graveyard and take inspiration from the names on the tombstones. One of those names, as read in Sleepy Hallow, was Katrina Van Tassel. He got that name off a headstone right here in this very cemetery. Also, Washington Irving is buried here, as we showed last time. And here is Catherine Van Tassel. Here is Isaac Van Tassel. Do you see it there? Look how beautiful that church is. Washington Irving would have seen this church with his own eyes. And all of these headstones right here. And right here in this break, this plot right here with the tree dead in the center, is where Washington Irving is buried. Actually, this is the Irving family plot. Check it out. Right there in the shadows with the two flags to the left and to the right. Washington Irving's grave, Irving's home, Sunnyside, and the old Dutch church of Sleepy Hallow, which Irving immortalized in legend, are National Historic Landmarks. So not only the church, but his resting place is considered a national treasure. This is really cool. Wow. All right, I know we're from Florida, but we've been in Tennessee. This is hot.
This is hot. Florida's humid. It's not really humid, I don't think.
It's just hot.
It's just hot.
Higher elevation, maybe a little bit more. We're actually running out of time. They close in 22 minutes here at 4:30. Check it out. We're trying to find Katrina Van Tassel's grave. I'm on findagrave.com. Not a really good description. We do have a picture of it though, so we're trying to find it quickly. If not, we'll just have to come back. We're gonna go check out the bridge. It's more important to get back to that bridge. They do have evening tours. That's cool. Begin at our main entrance located at 540 North Broadway, Sleepy Hallow, New York. Check out sleepyhallowcemetery.org to check out the tours. Maybe we'll do that someday. Much ahead. And look at this, a deer in the graveyard. Chris spotted it. That is a big doe.
That's beautiful. I think it's gonna poop. It's gonna pee.
I've never seen a deer pee in a cemetery. I don't think I've even seen a deer pee. Parental discretion is advised.
Right on top of that grave too. That's not cool.
Right on. He does not like that. I kind of want to see. I'm gonna wait for it to clear, but I kind of want to see whose grave it just peed on.
Yeah, jeez.
Does a deer pee in the woods? I don't know, but it does in a graveyard.
It's really gotta go.
That's a big one. That's a big doe.
Yeah. What a lovely moment.
All right, we'll just leave you be. I don't think this is gonna. It's done. It's several hundred yards up from where the original Sleepy Hallow Bridge sat, over the same stream. Right here, the recreation of the Headless Horseman Bridge. And they still have reenactments during Halloween. The midnight ride with a horseman and the Hessian and the horse. This is freaking beautiful. We were here a year ago.
Yeah, literally a year ago.
I was driving it. I drove over it with my car that we crashed in Tennessee. What? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I remember there being a lot more water.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a little dry in these parts.
River?
What is it?
Pocantico River?
Pocotico.
Pocantico River.
It's a native word.
Sorry guys, we're trying here.
So technically that's the river that the Headless Horseman went over.
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful.
This is one of the most beautiful cemeteries that I've
Yeah, me
ever
too.
experienced and seen. We've been to a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Another angle of the bridge. Right down here, you can kind of, I'm going to climb down here, I'm going to be careful. But you can see underneath it. Nice little deep stream here, clear water. The legend of Sleepy Hallow. Love it. One of my favorite places anywhere. Just because of this awesome story. Alright, it's 4:23. The cemetery closes in 7 minutes. Past the peeing deer, out into the main street, and to the haunted restaurant we go. Goodbye, Sleepy Hallow Bridge. We shall return. Here we go. Here's the wooden bridge. Kind of creepy, huh?
Yeah.
And welcome to downtown Sleepy Hallow on this busy afternoon. This is Beekman Avenue, right across the way. We have the fire and the police department. Who's seen Sleepy Hallow, the TV show? I've seen the first season. I need to get back into it, but it all takes place with the Sleepy Hallow police department. Not this one, I don't think it was filmed here, but they are embracing the Headless Horseman. We're gonna get a little closer, but they have in stained glass and on one of the bay doors, they are embracing Halloween and the Headless Horseman. We're about to cross the way, but Chris spotted one of the fire vehicles of Sleepy Hallow. Check this out. Got Sleepy Hallow right there, and on the hood, you've got the Headless Horseman pulling an antique fire engine.
That's amazing.
Oh man, I used to work for the fire department. That would have been amazing if we had this on our uniforms. There it is, all in the frame. There's that word again, Pocantico. It's right on the bay door there. Oh, check this out. That's amazing. Headless Horseman only. This is his spot right here in between these two bay doors. And then right here, look at it. Look at it. Don't lose your head. Okay, now that would be a great tattoo right there. That is cool. All right, I would love to have this in one of our windows, right above the station door. That's amazing. The police cars are really cool too. They've got the logo there. The Headless Horseman. And of course, originally the North Tarrytown Fire Department. Nice little memorial, a bell that sits up here. Reminds me of the Liberty Bell. It is made by Clinton Meanly Bell Company.
They also have a time capsule buried literally last year.
Whoa.
Yeah.
2049. I'm thinking of Blade Runner 2049. I'm always showing these free little libraries. This one, it might be my new favorite.
Yeah.
Sleepy Hallow. Is there Sleepy Hallow in there? That would be amazing.
That would be amazing.
Any Washington Irving? Missed opportunity. I don't remember this the last time we were here, but there's a little store called the Cozy Coven. Looks like a metaphysical store here in Sleepy Hallow. There you go, right across the way. Check out the old fire alarm right here. Street alarm. Don't make them like that anymore. And welcome to JP Doyle's restaurant and public house. This is said to be the haunted tavern. And it is said that one of the bartenders here encountered a Confederate soldier trying to walk through the back door from the beer garden at 2 a.m. And she thought it was just some dude pulling a prank. And then when he was coming in through the back door, she was like, hey, we're closed. Can't come in here. It is said that he vanished into thin air. Now, I'll put a link to where I found that story to give credit, but it looks like they are embracing the spooky vibe here, of course, in Sleepy Hallow. Look at the skulls there. So we're gonna go in here and check it out. Maybe we'll give a little more history of this restaurant and talk more about the Confederate ghost. Why is there a Confederate ghost in Sleepy Hallow, New York? Don't know. Kind of a weird thing. All right, we made it in. We can sit anywhere we want. Check it out, local high school shirts. And I like that their helmets are like the Indianapolis Colts. That's an Indiana reference right there. The Headless Horseman. This is an old tavern. Even got the picture. Oh yeah, there's the Headless Horseman. That's cool. And it looks like we're the only ones in here right now. We thought we were gonna have lunch, but ended up being early dinner. Yeah.
Yes.
There it is on the menu, the Horseman Burger. Famous 8-ounce char-grilled burger cooked to your liking. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Just a classic bar in here. We've got wings. We got, chicken dumplings. Whoa. Homemade potato skins. I think you might like those. Boneless buffalo strips. JPD nachos. Looks like we got plenty of salad. Steak sandwiches, French dip, pulled pork sandwich, New York strip, of course, shepherd's pie. A little bit of everything. Also a lot of pasta and jambalaya. Also St. Louis ribs. Looks like the whole country is represented here. I'm just gonna call this the fall table.
Yeah.
Auto permanently here. We sat in the window. It looks like they have a party coming in. All these tables here with the black cloth are reserved. As seen on Man vs. Food. Adam Richmond was here? What?
Does that mean that your burger is going to be like gigantic?
It might be. I didn't really. Oh, it did say how many ounces? 8 ounces? Could be a big burger.
You can always take some back with you, eat it on the road.
Actually, 8 ounces is not too bad.
Yeah?
Now that I think about it. Yeah. You brought it back to where you bought it.
I've been using this as a little wallet basically ever since I got it. It has all my credit cards, some money, my Dramamine, my thing of pills, Tylenol.
You got Pepto in there for me?
I do, yes. I got plenty of Pepto for you, yep.
Bought that here a year ago.
Long drive home. Yeah, crazy.
A picture of the Headless Horseman in the cemetery we were just at. This may be one of the reenactments. This could have been taken on All Hallows Eve. You want to show me something?
So we have a big one.
Oh, she's going to show me something. This is the beer garden?
This is our beer garden. It's so hot outside.
Oh, wow, that's nice.
But we decorated all for Halloween.
Oh, yeah? Wow, look at that.
How long are you in town until?
Just today.
I was going to say, if you're here on Friday, we're going to start decorating on Friday.
All right, so the nice waiter showed me out here. They're going to start decorating for Halloween on Friday. This has to be the back door where they saw the Confederate soldier. Now, this place has only been here for like 20 years. I don't know what the history of this building is and why a Confederate soldier would have been here, but I'll have to maybe dive deeper into that history sometime. But I asked the waiter if she knew if this place was haunted, and she said she hadn't been here too long. She hadn't heard anything. And I let her know the story, and she was kind of freaked out. She's like, oh, please don't tell me that. She's like, I close here at night. Oh, you never know. Could be true, and this could be the spot, the door, that the apparition walked through. It's a really nice bar. All right, guys, so I made a discovery. I went to Google Street View back in 2013. So JP Doyle's, I'll have to confirm this with one of the waiters, but it wasn't always in this location, because according to this Street View in Google, this was Canario Express Communications. So I wonder if the former tenants of this, looks like almost like a makeshift postal store, like shipping store, if they had any encounters with a ghost. All right, so my side, I chose a side salad, and I think it's like Thousand Island dressing.
Looks good, yeah.
You got the French fries.
Got a side of French fries.
Burger coming soon. All right, our main entrees arrived. Chris got like a caprese salad there.
Yeah,
Ooh.
it's so good.
My salad was really fresh. That looks amazing.
The French fries are genuinely like maybe the best French fries I've ever had.
I tried them.
Seriously. And that's crazy.
They're
because
really good.
I like live off of French fries. These are amazing. So good.
French fry connoisseur Chris.
Yeah.
And here it is, the Headless Horseman Burger, which comes with bacon, lots of bacon. Also, we got pickle, lettuce. It's got like a Thousand Island sauce on there. And also chili sauce. So I put a little ketchup on there. I love ketchup on a burger. And a little bit of that chili sauce on top. We're about to take a big bite. Big bite. The Headless Horseman Burger. I'm just going to call it the Haunted Headless Horseman Burger. Take a big bite. I'm assuming Adam Richmond got this one, but I don't know. Man, first, the Headless Horseman.
Yeah.
That chili sauce really sets it off. That is a great burger. I got a medium well, and it's well cooked. Really good. Best burger I've had in a long time. Bacon cheddar chili burger. Headless Horseman Burger. And you're making a dent over here. How was this?
Really good.
Really good. And it says it right here on the receipt. They were established in 1999. I love that they have the Headless Horseman on their logo. I don't know if it was haunted, but it was a great, fantastic burger. Fresh ingredients on the salads.
Really good.
They're going to be decorating for Halloween. 48. Whatever this street is. I forgot what the name of the street was. What was it? Beekman Street. And across the way here, across Beekman Street, this building right here was constructed in 1912. The light is lighting it up pretty nice. And speaking of pretty nice, had a pretty nice day here at Sleepy Hallow. And now, unfortunately, it's time to get going because we have a 6.5 hour journey. Yeah, we got a late start today.
Yeah.
It's going to be after midnight before we get to our hotel. So we got to wrap this up. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe below. Subscribe to Chris the Girl. I'll put a link to her channel in the description below. Tomorrow we will be doing something fun, so we will see you there.
Yeah.
And that's it. Thanks for watching. We will be back to Sleepy Hallow very soon. There's much ahead. Know you're awesome, know you're loved, and no matter who you are or what you're going through, just know that there's always much ahead. If you need help, oh, look, we got the whole window to ourselves now. Now we can take a picture. Look at that. Don't lose your head, because there's much of it, much ahead. They must have got a call. Hope everyone's okay. Follow us on Instagram.
If you dare.
If you dare. There you go. At Sleepy Hallow Fire. Also, if you like my t-shirt, you could actually own it too. It's from 7th Inc. They have supplied a Tampa J discount. It's a little 20% discount off if you use the coupon code Tampa J if you like anything over at 7th Inc. They gifted me this t-shirt, so I'd like to shout them out and help out small business. So check that out. Oh, there's a map here.
Yeah. It's nice.
There's a lot of stuff going on here. There's Sunnyside. We've been there. Lyndhurst Mansion looks pretty cool. I've seen that. This is all of Terrytown, north and south. All right, that's it. We got to get going.
Yeah.
Much ahead. See you guys next time. Bye-bye. Headless Horseman.